Now today we are going to see a complex viscera, that is spleen, pancreas and duodenum. Within this we will elaborate spleen first. First of all, spleen has got three border. Upper border have 2 to 5 notches. Lower border don't have any notch, and there is an intermediate border which is overlying the splenic hilum. Apart from these three border, it has got two surface. One is diaphragmatic surface. This diaphragmatic surface is smooth. It may have some impression of ribs, and there is a visceral surface. Visceral surface have some different areas: gastric area, renal area, colic area, pancreatic area and splenic hilum. The visceral surface have got this visceral relation, so it is irregular. It has got two pole. One is medial pole, which is situated medially and slightly above and posteriorly. One is anterior pole, and lateral pole. Lateral pole is situated anterolaterally and it is broader. Now coming to the surfaces, the dividation of visceral surface into different area mainly done by intermediate border. This intermediate border divides it into two broad areas. One is gastric area related to stomach. One is renal area related to kidney, that is left kidney. Now near lateral pole there is an impression of colon, so it is colic area. Tail of pancreas attached just medial to colic area. There is a triangular attachment. Here you can see tail of pancreas attached. This triangular attachment is pancreatic area, and medial to that there is splenic hilum. The splenic hilum transmits on an average 7 splenic artery, splenic vein and lymphatics. These are situated in a horizontal plane, so they make a horizontal line which is overlying with intermediate border. It has got some peritoneal relation. The peritoneal fold going above to diaphragm is called as splenophrenic ligament. The peritoneal fold which is going towards colon, it is called as splenocolic ligament. The peritoneal fold going towards stomach is called as splenogastric ligament or linogastric ligament. So these are the peritoneal fold. And non-peritoneal area, the splenic hilum is non-peritoneal and the pancreatic area is non-peritoneal. Now diaphragmatic surface is related to diaphragm. Beyond that there is relation of some part of costodiaphragmatic recess and three ribs, that is 9th, 10th and 11th rib. So while holding spleen you have to put your finger like this and the medial end near your thumb, so you will hold it like this, where the medial end is slightly upward and posteriorly and the lateral end is slightly downward and anterior. So this is how to hold spleen in left hand. So this is anatomical position of spleen. Now regarding Harris dictum, spleen has got very easy to remember vital info, that is all the odd numbers covers is measurements. First of all, its thickness is 1 inch, its width is 3 inch, its length is 5 inch. So if we convert into centimeter, 1 inch equals to 2.54 centimeter. Similarly 3 inch equals to 7.5 centimeter and 5 inch equals to 12.5 centimeter, and weight of spleen is 7 ounce, which is approximately 85 grams. After 7, 9th rib corresponding to upper border and 11th rib correspond to lower border. So it has got a relation of odd number which is given by Harry. So it is called as Harry's dictum, which covers all the odd number 1 inch thickness, 3 inch width, 5 inch length, 7 ounce weight, 9th rib near upper border and 11th rib near lower border. Now this is all about spleen. In next part we'll see the other thing, that is duodenum and pancreas of this complex viscera.